Please take a comfortable seat and relax while we connect to your brain.
As a prototype of this tool, we designed a public study at the Oodi library, and also it was followed up by 2 other smaller events to which we were invited during the Oodi event. And we used wearable devices that can be purchased off the internet, the electroencephalogram device, the EEG, which measures the brain waves, and from the analysis we can tell whether the person was feeling positive or negative, whether they were paying attention or not. And we also were using the HRV device, a strap that looks a little bit like this, which measures the heart rate variability, which reports the level of arousal and again, your emotional reaction. And we showed these people, we took them through a guided program with the audio instructions, where they were exposed to 2-minute blocks of different images. The first block was designed to make them feel negative emotions. The second block was the recovery from the negative emotions, where they were given a breathing exercise. The third block, positive emotion evoking images, and finally a free ride block. And all the way they were seeing on the screen a mandala kind of shape that showed them in real time what their brain waves look like. So they were able to look at the images and see how their brain reacts to it, rather than their conscious perception of their emotions.
Over the next 15 minutes, you will see 2 sets of images and be asked to complete a few simple tasks. Now focus on your breathing. Breathe in calmly, hold for a moment, and breathe out nice and long. Repeat this for a while before we move on to the next task.
So this was the exercise, and we've collected less than we were aiming at, fewer data points from volunteers, because this was right before the COVID crisis, and the activity had to be stopped. And when we analyzed the data, we saw the trends that we wanted to see, that yes, there was an effect of the negative block, the positive block, the respiratory block, etc. But we didn't have enough data points or data samples to make statistically valid conclusions. So our plan is to continue this, and it looks like it's becoming more and more imminent and necessary to give people the tools to realize how affected they are by the media. If we look at the recent internet phenomena such as the Me Too movement or the Black Lives Matter movement going on now, how quickly they spread and how strongly it affects people's emotions and therefore their decisions. So to make people more aware of this influence will help them evolve more consciously, and that's the purpose of our group.